Neighbor tried to weaponize town code enforcement. It backfired. My backyard neighbor has been difficult since the day I moved in. We closed on the house in late December, and by early spring she was demanding. I spent $10,000 to build a dry well to stop rainwater from flowing into her yard. My property sits higher than hers, and it has been this way for over 60 years. I refused, but offered to let her pay for it herself. She declined a few weeks later. She called the town to complain about a floodlight on my property that was missing a cover. Code enforcement came by while we had people over, which made the whole situation embarrassing. The officer just told us, she's known for this and not to worry. Just correct the issue. No fines were issued. A week later, the inspector returned to re-inspect the light. We had a nice chat, everything was in order, and the case was closed. On Father's Day, we held a small surprise party for my father-in-law's 80th birthday and played music on a small Sonos speaker. The following Friday, the same code enforcement officer called me to say my neighbor had complained again. He told me not to worry, but reminded me that if I ever held a party with music and I wanted to avoid drama, one should apply for a permit. In mid-July, I overheard my neighbor on the phone inviting people to a barbecue. Giving the date and time, the following Monday, I went to town hall, applied for a permit for that exact date and time, and it was approved. On the day of her party, as her guests arrived, I turned on loud old Greek chanting music from the early 190s. My grandparents loved it and used to torture me and my cousins with it growing up, so I knew exactly how annoying it would sound blasting across the yard. Within minutes, she ran over, banging on my door and ringing my doorbell repeatedly. The Ring doorbell footage of her tantrum is hilarious. I did not answer since I had taken out my wife, and my neighbors to the left and right of my house for drinks. The next Monday, code enforcement received a complaint. The same officer handled it personally and informed her that a permit had been issued, and nothing could be done.
Screddit Stories 102. Hear new stories uploaded every day on my channel. Don't miss out, so please subscribe my channel.